Well, where are my manners? It occurred to me today that I had 3,000 plus subscribers. And I owe y'all an explanation, but I also owe an explanation to new people crossing me because they're like, how do you have 3,000 subscribers and 2 views? What you got going on? Did you buy them? No, I didn't buy them. This was an account that was active before in the past. And I had several videos that gone viral. And anyways, that was a traumatic era of my life, which is why I was even posting online, and then doing that led to more trauma and more terrors. So I disappeared for a really long time, and I thought it was okay for a really long time, and then I learned I was broken, and I put the pieces back together, and I'm still putting myself back together. But I have strength that I didn't have before. I lost my father, and that changes you in a way. Just besides the grief of it, that aside. For me, I gained a fearlessness. That was a pain that you can't imagine. So, if someone tells me that they don't like a thing that I create or post, who cares? As long as I'm proud of it. But at my core, what I would like to do is, if I can help you learn something, or even make you forget about a problem, or give you a new problem to worry about, I'd rather worry about a giant squid out in the ocean than the country around me collapsing, you know what I mean? That kind of stuff. My background is in environmental sciences. Since y'all have last seen me, I had my eye on being a meteorologist. I backed off on that because I want to see what AI is doing, but I still have all that knowledge, and I'm still really damn good at predicting the weather and understanding the weather. I like to think I'm good at breaking the complicated stuff down and explaining it. But anyways, bottom line, if you choose to stay, thank you. All I ask is that you give me the permission to be myself and to figure out who I am. And if you see things that make me light up or make the light return to my eyes, let me know. You might help me find the pieces that I'm missing, put them where they belong. I'd like to build something, a place where we can love one another and disagree. We can have discussion and not hate each other. I miss those times. We need to return back to them. So I might cover cultural issues, but always from a standpoint where I'm tugging people back. I'm not going to say to a center line because sometimes there's not one on certain issues. However, tug people back into a space where we can see one another as human beings and not a talking point. Besides that, I like to talk about wildlife, and I like to talk about the weather. Pretty much anything science. I can go into space, all of it. So, truly, there's no idea what's going to come from me. Also, Titanic. I'm a bit of a Titanic nerd. That lets you know. And obviously, I'm a Crocodile Hunter fan. Let me show you this. I got this. And as you can see, I've got my guitar over there, which I'm learning to play. Sadly, people steered me into the direction of learning the keyboard. But what I should have been learning is the guitar, because it operates a lot more like a human voice. Now, something to understand about me. I look at myself as more of a songwriter. However, I've learned if I don't sing them, nobody's going to hear them. So I don't fashion myself as a vocalist. So, though I create music, I hate listening to the sound of my own voice. So, I'm more of a person where I want people to listen to the lyrics and think about the lyrics and think deeply about it. I don't ever do things on a surface level. There's always many layers to the songs that I write. And actually explaining the scientific part of me, if you listen to some of my music, that'll make things make sense. I literally have some songs about literally becoming a black hole. However, the physics are true. Instead of gravity, I replaced it with grief. That's the gravity. And how that can crush you to such a point that you collapse inward. And you do that as a sacrificial thing because you can't bear to make a ripple. Because it'll just cause so much more problems for everybody else around you. So you just collapse into a black hole. When you understand all of that, then some of my songs will make sense. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. But, anyways, that's who I am today. I don't even have an intro or an outro. In the past, I was Donovan Darko, but now you can call me by my actual name, Will Ward. Will with one L, because I'm not a Will. And I'll leave it at that. Anyways, spread peace.